Shades of Migraine, a podcast series created by the Association of Migraine Disorders. Migraine isn't black and white, it's blurry and shadowy, but there are many forces at work trying to change how we think about and deal with this disease. We hope you'll enjoy listening to a wide variety of voices, including the perspectives of both people living with migraine and those that are trying to help. Each will share their unique shade of migraine. Today we hear from Katie Golden, a self-titled professional patient as well as migraine and pain blogger, writer, patient advocate, speaker, and ambassador. Katie talks about the evolution of her migraine disease from the first episodic attack as a child through the diagnosis of chronic migraine in adulthood.
My name is Katie Golden, and I have chronic migraine disease. When I was 5 years old, I had my first attack. I was on my way to my friend Sarah's birthday party. And all of a sudden, I couldn't see. I had an aura, which I now know was an aura. And the pain, the head pain that came with it, and the nausea and the sensitivity to light and sound. And I remember vividly, even at that young age, crying uncontrollably for hours. And this happened another time. And so my parents, who neither one of them had experienced a migraine attack. They took me to the doctor and I was diagnosed with migraine disease. And it was pretty easy to be diagnosed because I have had an aura. So for me, an aura, it's like a zigzagging shapes, but it's kind of in a crescent moon, and it starts small, then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it goes out of my field of vision. So growing up, I had migraine attacks. They were very, very sporadic. Sometimes I'd have one a year, sometimes one a month, sometimes one a week. And then as I got older, I was right before my 30th birthday, I had a migraine attack and it never stopped. And that was 6 years ago. This hurts. This hurts my entire body. The symptoms that go along with it, it would take me out of school for not just one day during the attack, but for 2 or 3 days, because my whole body aches, I think the best description is I feel like I got hit by a truck. And so it took some time, took a few days to recover. So, there were times that I missed a lot of school because of it. And then when I had this migraine attack 6 years ago that has never stopped, I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna figure this out. It can't last forever. There's no way this can continue. So maybe this, okay, it's been a month now, but I'm changing my diet. I'm on a new medication. I'm doing this and that. And then 2 months in, it's still not going away, and I still couldn't return to work. Then I started to get concerned. And then in the 3-month mark, my doctor finally said, Katie, you have chronic migraine. What do you mean chronic? Like, I didn't know that was a possibility, that even existed. The technical definition is if you have chronic migraine, you have 15 days or more a month where you experience migraine. For me, it's 30 days. It's 24/7, 365. To minimize my pain, I do yoga. That took a long time to be able to do. And when you have a chronic illness, no matter what it is, it's very hard to get up and get moving. And, I credit to my lovely partner, my better half, my boyfriend, Kevin. He kicked my butt and was like, enough is enough. You need to be able to walk down the street without getting winded. And so I was lucky enough to be able to have a personal trainer who really helped me. And it was rough. It was really, really rough. But having some physical strength, gaining some of that back, makes me feel stronger, and it makes me feel a little bit more in control of what's happening to me.
In upcoming episodes, Katie will talk to us about headache on the hill, finding a cure for migraine, and the effects of migraine on her career and personal relationships. Find out more about Katie on her website, goldengrain.com. Thank you for tuning into Shades of Migraine. For more information about migraine disease, please visit www.migrainedisorders.org.